What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, bringing you a Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay on the map Flooded. Now, before we get started with the Titanfall versus Call of Duty Ghosts and all of my opinions on everything about that, since, the game has been out a while now for Xbox One and PC, I want to say within this gameplay, I am not camping at all, so don't complain about that. I am using my headset and basically sound whoring the enemy, so I stick to this part for most of the gameplay, or at least a lot of it, and this is where I get most of my kills because people just walk in and you could hear them, and that's how a good strategy of how to do good within Call of Duty Ghosts. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way before we start off the commentary here, and we are going to talk about how Titanfall is an exclusive game, which means that it is only available for Xbox One, or Xboxes and PC. Xbox 360 we'll talk about it after in a minute once I'm done with this topic. But it really does suck that the Xbox One gets Titanfall. Not that PS4 should get it by itself, but I'm saying it shouldn't be an exclusive game. Titanfall is basically kind of like Call of Duty, but it has way less BS in it, in my opinion, and it's way more action-packed. It's a really fun game, and I'm sorry if you're on the PlayStation and you can't get it and really want to play this game, because, it does suck that, PlayStation people can't play it. If this game wasn't an exclusive, it would just be way better, and so hopefully next time when they make Titanfall 2, they can make it for every console, and it's EA's fault for making it like that, because EA obviously produced Titanfall, and they only wanted it to be on the Xbox One for an exclusive. I don't know why, but I have an Xbox One, and I'm not complaining because I can play it, but I'm saying, if it was a PlayStation 4 game too, then it could all be well, and everyone could have a good time playing an awesome, awesome game. Now, getting to the 360, Titanfall on Xbox 360, in my opinion, shouldn't be released at all. If you are one of those people that don't have an Xbox One or a PC, or are waiting to get Titanfall on Xbox 360 because you don't really feel like you need to get an Xbox One at this moment, well then, I guess you can get it. Like, if you're thinking of getting an Xbox One in like 2 years from now, then maybe you can get Titanfall, spend $60 and play the game. But if you're thinking of getting an Xbox One soon, like within the next year, just don't even bother getting Titanfall, because here's my thing with it on the 360. This game is made for a next generation console because it obviously released first on the Xbox One and PC, and when you take a game that was made for a next-generation console and put it on the Xbox 360, basically, what you're saying, then it's going to be a way different version of the game. And by the way, Respawn Entertainment is not making the Xbox 360 version, so that puts it off way right there. Like, they're not even making their own game for the 360. It's some game called, like, Blueprint Studios or something like that. I don't really know the name. They're making the Titanfall for the Xbox 360. And it's just not going to be the same. It might look the same. It might have the same stuff within the game, but the graphics are majorly going to be affected. The map sizes are probably going to be reduced because the game can't handle it. It was basically made for next generation consoles, Titanfall, and it shouldn't be released for a current generation. And what I think is going to happen is it's going to release in a couple of days, which is on March 25th. And it's going to release, and everyone's going to get excited, and then they're going to say, oh, well, this game sucks because it's not anything like what we saw in the gameplays, and what we saw in gameplays, and what you all saw in gameplays from now is Xbox One and PC gameplay most of the time. The reason why Xbox One sales are going up is because of Titanfall, just because of that one game, but, again, with the PS4 thing, that's the only reason. If Titanfall was multi-platform, you could get it on any platform, and it would have so much more sales on it because of the PlayStation 4 people, and it shouldn't be released on current-gen consoles. That's just my thing, but if you are one of those people, I don't mind. I'm not hating on the 360 version. It's not because I don't want you to play Titanfall. It is simply for the fact that it won't function the same, and I am letting you know that right now before you go out and spend $60 on a game. From my experience, because I obviously don't have the Xbox 360 version, but how can you take a next generation game made for a next generation console which has everything included in it, like everything, the graphics, the gameplay, the everything, and scale it down to a 360? It's not going to be the same exact game, obviously, because it wouldn't fit. So they have to scale it down, and how are they going to do that? in the ways that I suggested, that's how they are going to do that. So that is basically Titanfall. And Call of Duty, on the other hand, is multi-platform here. So we have some Call of Duty Ghosts right now on the Xbox 360. This is when I got some gameplays like a couple of weeks ago or something like that, and I still have a bunch of them stored up because I played Call of Duty the other night. But anyway, Call of Duty is multi-platform. So like anyone like PlayStation 4, or Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. That's all the platforms. So anyone can play Call of Duty. It has great sales. And look at me turn on that guy getting a headshot. So just wanted to point that out. But Call of Duty, yeah, multi-platform, meaning more sales. I don't understand why EA didn't do that. I don't know why they made it an exclusive. Maybe because Microsoft had a deal with them to make it exclusive or something so that they could pump out like more Xbox One copies and stuff like that. I don't really know. But the whole consensus is that Titanfall would be probably the best FPS shooter, in my opinion, if it was multi-platform. If it just had that one little push to the PlayStation 4 and, you know, was on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, it would be the best FPS, and Call of Duty Ghosts wouldn't even be around. Now, you know, then the current-gen console people would get mad, but, you know, they're going to have to understand that it's not a game made for current generation, and, you know, going forward, they're going to end up getting a next-generation console. You know, most people probably will end up getting a next-gen console within the next 2 years, I would say. And by then, Titanfall 2 is probably going to be out. So I hope that they can release that for the PlayStation 4. And we are coming to the end of the gameplay here in a second as I pick up this final kill on this guy running through the hallway, and I pick him up. So the Honey Badger with a silencer and foregrip, or... No, yeah, I think no. Obviously, it has a silencer. I'm an idiot. We have foregrip and red dot here. I do hope you enjoyed this gameplay. More Call of Duty Titanfall live series on my channel. I'll see you on my next video, whatever that is. I'm out. Peace.